something that happened maybe, I don't know, maybe 10 years ago. And I came on here and talked about it maybe 7, 8 years ago. I can't remember, but I'm about to tell it again. And never mind the racial aspect you'll hear, because the point is bigger than that, a whole lot bigger than race. I get to this job site one day. I get there, turns out it was the wrong address, so I called the boss for directions. Boss told me that the computer down right now, so just sit tight, I'll call you back. I said, okay. So I go out to the work van to sit tight. And seconds after I sat in that seat, something appeared in my mirror. It wasn't there already, it just appeared. I'll tell you what that was in a second. So I'm sitting there for about 5-10 minutes. I reclined the seat, but that something was still there. It was still there in my mirror. So about 15 minutes past, I reach over to grab an orange that I brought with me. I reach over to the passenger seat, but I knocked the orange on the floor somehow. So I'm reaching over on the floor. I'm stretched out chasing this orange around the floor that didn't want to get in my hand for some reason. Some reason that orange just didn't want to get in my hand. And I look up. Now keep in mind, try to picture this in your head. I'm stretched out. I'm sitting in the driver's seat, and I'm stretching over on the passenger seat, chasing this orange around on the floor. So I look up and I see something. I'll tell you what that something was in a second. So I finally captured this damn orange, but when I raise up that first something, remember the first something? It was still in my mirror. So I said, that's it. And what was that something? It was a Negro. A painter that must have been sitting in his truck when he saw me get in the van. Because he just appeared. So I said to myself, that's it. That's it. I had enough. Because he'd been there looking at me for too long. So, that's it. Let me go see what's up with him. Then a little voice. You know how we all got that voice that tells us things. Some people got more voices than they can handle. But that little voice said, no, don't do that. Do this. Don't get out. Do this. Because I was about to get out and go see him in his face. The voice said, no, don't do that. Do this. So I listened to the voice. I rolled the window down, stuck my arm out the window, and pointed up over the top of the van at that other something I saw when I looked up when I was chasing that orange around on the floor. I pointed at that. He looked up, saw it, looked back at me, smiled real big, and got in his truck and drove off. Honked the horn at me when he passed too. And what was that something? It was a white lady up on the second floor, peeking out of her window at him. She couldn't see me, not from up there. The only thing she could see from up there is the roof of the van. She didn't know I was there. She was staring at him, wondering what is he doing in her neighborhood. Same thing that was on his mind when he was looking at me. Wondering why am I in that neighborhood where houses was like $3 million and up. Watching me, but somebody watching you like you don't belong there either. And I've been through that so many times on that job where a Negro be acting like they supposed to be the only nigga in that area, like Uncle Ruckus.
Hold it right there, boy. Woodcraft Neighborhood Watch. Now, where was you at 11 o'clock last night, huh? Come on now. Don't lie to me, nigga.
I was in bed.
Been through that too many times to count. But the point of the story, the ones who have been co-signing the woke progressive movement. Now, people have different reasons for being in league with that monster. But the ones who side with it because you see people as less thans who need to be ruled with an iron fist. You need to always know that there are people up top on the second floor who see you in the same way. You people like other people being censored. You like the we need more gun restriction, anti-Second Amendment stuff. You agree with the anti-capitalism nonsense. You like the idea of government owning all private property. You like seeing people being canceled. You like all those things, plus some that comes with the woke progressive movement, because you have told your fool selves that it won't be you too. You fools have convinced yourselves that you will be favored by a devil. It's like y'all refuse to understand that this devil wants everybody. And what do I mean by that?
What do you mean, everyone?
Everyone!